Welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, the Facebook page on YouTube. I'd just like to start by saying I don't, where can I go? I had all this prepared before. This is, we look at the positive stuff, right, on websites, and I try and find the good stuff, and I thought things were dying down in DC. I follow this guy, this is before Film Junkie. I'm not a, there's people out there that do fantastic jobs, and the way I started this YouTube page was, YouTube channel, whatever, was to put use guys, use people out there and tell you where to go to find, like me, a good positive review on this. And so Film Junkie is one of these people I turned to. It used to be Collider, but you know my feelings on Collider, they let me down, and I was a big follower of them. So they've came out and there's talks about the Flash and how he can rejuvenate the, you know, he can basically go fast forward or backwards, and it can change the timeline, and like Flashpoint. So if DC ever needed it, they could have a new Superman, Batman, or whatever. So of course that wee article was written. It might have been a message sent into Collider, and of course I feel now that these so-called YouTube channels, they get too personal with the presenters that are doing it, and they put too much of their own opinions into things, and they'll tweet it and they'll blog it and everything else. Now, yeah, I'm no different. Now, I'm no different, but I am not sitting on a studio, in a studio setting. I am not sitting looking as though I get paid to do this, or that I have any sort of superior knowledge than you. So when you have people that work on a YouTube channel, and people are sort of respecting their opinions because they may believe that they have knowledge that no other person has, then they have a lot of responsibility. And the way some of the people from Collider's coming across is childish, and I was wrapped up in them for so long. But anyway, so they're talking about the Flash, and they might have just been answering a message about Flash, and I'm thinking, why are you even talking about a new Flash, a new Batman and stuff, or a new Wonder Woman, or Flash is changing things if things don't work out? The films are working out. The films have made tons of money. Ben Affleck has toned his body. He's doing nothing new. You know, he's got no other projects that I know of. He's just finishing Justice League. There's a there's a Batman movie on the horizon. Things happening with Gotham Sirens or something like that. Sirens and Squad 2, so he's going to be busy with that. He's helping produce or whatever the DC movies, so he's got no intention to be going anywhere anytime soon, especially because people now regard him as a good Batman, and some people regard him the best thing in BVS. Again, I loved everything about BVS. And then you've got Gal Gadot, who's just been introduced as Wonder Woman, and she's got the Wonder Woman coming up. She's got the Justice League. You've got Henry Cavill saying he can play Superman for as long as they want. They're talking about Man of Steel 2. So it's only these websites that seem to feel that they must have posted something previously that states, oh, Ben Affleck's leaving. We've got a new director for the Batman. Ben Affleck will leave after this film, and it will all be Nightwing and stuff. And then when the directors and everybody else come out and debunk that, these YouTube channels and websites have to come back and sort of like save face, and then post something else, and then post some, just in order to get it clicked. And what I hate is on the Facebook is people sharing this rubbish. But one of my editors had spoke to me before, and he said people are still talking about BVS. Nobody's talking about Civil War. Nobody's talking about Age of Ultron. And these films have been watched. Yeah, they get money. Nobody talks about them. DC is constantly in the news, which is making it harder for DC fans like yourself to just feel at ease and feel like calm and just chill and look forward to a film now. As soon as you switch on they've got all these posts. You've got a guy now coming up with the other one was Steppenwolf, and the actor being that and CGI'd and giving an in-depth look on the relationship between him and Darkseid. They're really getting the good actors and the actresses in. No, here's an I just watched the Collider's reaction to the Justice League, just out of curiosity what Collider thought about it. And he came out and they said, John Campion says, Superman wasn't in it. Now, and guarantee he'll be in the third trailer. They'll have to put John, where are you getting the idea that they have to put Superman in the trailer? Okay, that's like somebody coming out who's a big Batman fan and says, well, listen, if they're having the Justice League, right, Batman's the only guy, the sellable, for a sales point of view, they'll need to have him in the trailer for people to go and see it. Right? The best thing about that trailer was the Aquaman. People will go and see the Aquaman film. Right? Used were the same people that talked about the spoilers about seeing Doomsday. We do not need to see. Yes, you've seen Superman in the drafts and the wee sort of footage from, the wee teaser that he brought out at the Comic-Con last year, when he's standing there talking to his aunt. Yes, we've seen that, and he's wearing the blue, red and yellow suit. Yes, we've seen him, but he wasn't on set. We don't know if he's going to stay in that suit. He's tweeted, I don't know if it's true or false, the Henry Cavill's a black suit, but we don't know what it's going to look like on film, and we don't need to see that. So for a studio, please use people who have responsibility to the audience, right? Make sure when you're saying things, don't go out as though it is the gospel, right? I know you sometimes say that, my personal opinion, yes, it is your personal opinion, but then don't bother going on tweeting it and acting childish and trying to post things about. People respect that, and more people will leave if you find themselves carried on. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable. I am in a wee thing in Scotland, and I'm far away from Hollywood, and my opinion means very little on the prospects of DC movies in the future. And I do not know anybody, apart from the stuntman that played Batman in BVS. Got in contact with him through the page. But I am not going out there and pretending I know. These are all just my humble opinion. But for you guys out there, you guys with the big studios and the web and that make umpteen YouTubes that claim to be invited to so many premieres and sitting down and interviewing the stars and the cast, you have a responsibility. So it's, answer the messages, answer the questions, but you've got to have a big thing. We know nothing. Okay, that would help. Right? It feels silly that people need to send messages to here believing that they know the answer. They don't know the answer. Right? I don't know the answer. But I'm saying, but by me, this is just my personal opinion. okay, and my wants and my needs. And this is the sort of Facebook, YouTube channel it is. But people out there that do this sort of thing for a living, okay, that get gift boxes and everything else in the studios, right? You guys and girls hold responsibility, and you've got to watch your actions. So apart from the Superman, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Steppenwolf. Now the last thing before I go, I got a message on Facebook. I can't remember his name. I'll post it on the message. I'll post this link to the message about starting your own Facebook page. Well, I started Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope by myself, and for many years, since Man of Steel came out, and I would do it myself. I would post things myself. No page, no group would look at me. I joined groups that promise to do a share for share. But what happens in a share for share thing is you're not showing the customer what you've got. Because I went to pages one time and there were on the wall, there were just links to other Facebook groups and other pages, and there wasn't anything there that states that what that page was going to be like. So I thought, see, if I've got one reader watching this, if I have 10 readers watching this, that's enough, okay? And I treated the page like I'm treating this YouTube channel as my own source of outlet, my own source of passion and outlet about something dear to my heart. And if the page grows or it doesn't grow, try and think of it in a positive way where that is your wee fortress of solitude. One day it'll get noticed. One day somebody will share something that you've done, and the name of your page will be carried out there. People will share your posts. But when you see links, when you spend most of your time sharing pages with other pages, then you're not giving anything. My links, my YouTube links to my page hardly gets noticed. We only have about 190 or so, and it's the same people liking it. Links really hardly get noticed. Even YouTube links, it has to be something downloaded onto your page. So download, if you've got a video, don't just share it to your page, download it to your page. So when they share your stuff, they're sharing everybody. When they share your stuff, your name's getting carried, and word will spread. Oh, look at this! This guy's put this on their page. Let's check it out. But when they go to the page and they see it's all just links, not so good. That is how this page gradually grew, because I forgot. You could say it's like maybe attracting the opposite sex. When you're looking for somebody, they don't normally go there, but when you don't and you're more confident in your own skin, you're more open to meet people. So that's my advice. So my advice to you is, do not bother yourself about how big or how small your page is or your group. Do it for yourself first. Have your aims, have your thoughts on what your page is going to be about. Set up the ground rules. And even if your rules means you have to delete certain people, it's your baby. Then along the way, you will hopefully meet interesting people that are willing to help you with your page or your group to expand, and they'll do it. So that is my advice. Just get out there and meet people. Look at what people's posting. Get inspiration from them. Ask them to join you. My Facebook page isn't the best. I only do it on my phone, on this thing. I can't do flashy images. I can't do weird, smiley face, happy face, what one you choose the best thing. I can't do that. But what you get you just manage with what you got. But as long as, but what I started to find is I drifted away from the groups I was in and just concentrated on going to my own page for my own peace of mind, my own fortress, where I know nothing there will pee me off. So that's my advice to you. Okay, forget sharing, forget pages, just be yourself on it, post your own stuff. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like down below. Thank you very much. Be positive out there.